Not a fool's burp, an actual burp. I like seltzer a lot, but it makes you burp a shitload. But that's what I like about it. It like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. I feel like I need to do something. Live chat. Sup. How's it going? Sweating. So people get here, and I've got some hilarious stories I'd like to share about getting old. Ugh, I said that like, I'm so high right now. It is crazy. I'm really rethinking this freebase DXM thing. It's not. The thing about the freebase DXM is that's exactly what it is. That's fucking exactly what it is. Freebase, like, you know, when you do it. So it's way wilder, and I feel like the hydrobromide, which is literally just pickling you. You're just being like that's why, like, whenever you take cough syrup, like whenever anyone takes cough syrup, what's happening to you is you're taking a stimulant, but then you're also what's it called? You're also putting your body in a position where it now has to eliminate bromine, and that's a really hard substance to eliminate. And so you need a lot of sleep in it, and it becomes it just alters it acts as a counterbalance to the, what's it called? I'm sorry. Happy wherever you are. It's 2 a.m. right now. Holy hell. Holy hell. It's 2 a.m. So, because it's 2 a.m, I don't feel like, well, do I wait? Or do I wait until people come? I'm just gonna start. I'm gonna start, and because I just have to get these funny stories out there. It's just too funny, and that's the reason why I'm doing this, right? All right, so I'm my brain isn't letting me talk without having something. My brain is like, my brain just isn't letting me communicate right now. If one person watching right now, my brain, it's a cog in a machine. It's stuck right now. If you give it an input, don't even think of me as a human right now. I'm just a robot, and that's why it's called robobuzzing. And give me an input, and I'll spit it out for you. That's how it feels. That's exactly how it feels. Um, possible chance. Possible chance. Oh, I started tripping myself out. Searching for myself. Okay. 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 There you are. All right. There you are. What are you on right now? Oh, thank you for asking. I am. What am I? Weed, alcohol, DX freebase DXM, which is also, I am learning more and more as I do it. A stimulant. I don't know if I really like this type. It's too. Hold on. I am an idiot, and hey baby, I did not take my own advice. I didn't take my own advice. I was like, why is my brain going all weird? Like, what is going on right now? I didn't take my CoQ10. That's the thing. It's not a pleasure. I was like, why am I not enjoying this? Oh, okay. All right. All right. This is this Colorado doing a whole bunch of stupid things. All right. But this is a supplement, CoQ10. I should be functioning more properly in like 30 seconds, actually, which is great because I needed that. That was crazy. That's on the internet for the whole world to see at some later time because it's 2 in the morning. So I had some crazy stories to tell, and I am so high that I forgot those stories. I am so high that I forgot I forgot the reason why I wanted this stream to begin with. What's up, Lurker? How's it going, man? How's it going, buddy? I'm just trying to amuse myself at what is it called? Uh, you know, will you stay here for a second, Lurker? Stay here for one. Never mind. Yeah. Stay here for 1 second. Stay here for 1 second. Oh, we're back. We're back. We're back. Is he done? Is he done? He's done. He is done. His story at the top of the division is done, but he can definitely still have some good fights. He's not done in the sense that um he's gonna be like a 50-50 fighter from here on out. That's the rest of the story. He's gonna be the gatekeeper. He's gonna be the litmus test for the young whippersnappers coming up. Um, that's his story. Bosh, that's what I see. 'Cause he's a good fighter. He was like that was an amazing. That was one of my favorite. Maybe it was because I was so high. Maybe it's because yeah, maybe it's because I was so high, and maybe it's because Drick is Vaughn. But that was one of my favorite fights ever, and it was partially because it takes two to tango. I thought Izzy fought really, really well. I don't think he's. I don't think like. I don't think losing to Drickus is a. I don't think there's any shame in that. You know, Drickus is genetically superior, straight up, and it has nothing to do with skin color. Drickus is genetically superior. He is a fucking tank, dude. Like he's just a tank. He's a paladin. Drickus beats Pereira. I think so too, dude. The more I think about it, I'm like a paladin beats shaman, dude. That's a Pereira is a shaman. Drickus is a paladin. Paladin for in my experience, paladins are always gonna have the upper edge versus a shaman because they're dealing with the higher energies. They're both dealing with the energies, but Drickus is dealing with a higher source. It's not like Prayer even punishes people that much on bad blitzes. Yan had a lot of bad blitzes against him. I think Drickus will be able to take him down and dominate. I think so too, yeah. Not to mention, yeah, the ground game. I was just talking about the spiritual game, but yeah, the ground game too. Um, I agree. No, when he first said no, I'm gonna go up to 205. I was like, wow, that's badass but stupid. But the more I thought about it, I'm like, if Alex doesn't KO Drickus, Drickus is submitting Alex for sure. Like it's one or the other. Like that's the if Alex and Drickus fought at 205, that is the easiest fight to make money off of I can ever think of. You bet. Alex, knockout. Drickus, submission. Period. That's what you do. You hedge. And you'll probably make out pretty damn well. Got some people saying Prayer is scared of Magomed. People aren't saying it. I don't think people are saying that. I think inbreds are saying that. No, like I don't know. I don't really care about what people what yeah, I don't really care what people are saying. Yeah, my. So this is what happened. This is what happened. I was in an amazing spot to stream. What was it? An hour ago. But then I took more drugs. right before, and then now that I'm doing now they're hitting me, and I'm like, oh, it's a good idea to be on more drugs on stream. No, it's a horrible idea because it's harder to get my ideas out there. That's because now I'm on a different level. Now, like all those ideas I had before, I had all these inspirations, all these manic inspirations, and now I'm just like, oh yeah, it's gonna be tough. This is why I can only now I can only respond to something, but I can also make up something. So I'm just gonna respond to fake comments. Larry, do you hear Larry? He's such a good guy. Is this kind of a? I'm looking at this right now. It's like just the poster, the cat screaming, the color of the door, the fact I'm insanely fucking high right now. Oh, people watching this back in the morning. I hope if anyone watches this gets a kick out of it. Because I'm getting a kick out of it. John versus Tom ever happening? Hell no, dude. Hypothetically, Stipe gets hurt a week before, a day, a week, a month, whatever it is, before the fight goes, and Tom goes in. John Jones is going to pull out with something. You know he's not going to fight Tom. You know he's not. You know he's not. There's no, he's made it clear that he doesn't want to get knocked out by Tom Aspinall. Like he has said it without saying it, I guess. So yeah, I don't know how he can say faith. Oh, I don't know, man. He is not okay. He is not afraid of Tom Aspinall. He is not afraid of getting knocked out. He is not afraid of any of that stuff. It's just that the UFC and him, they don't want him to get that loss. They just want him to go out as the GOAT, which is stupid because you have to pass the torch on. You have to pass the torch. And he's not passing the torch. Oh, musicals. What's it called? I am sorry. I am way too high for this. I'm way too high. I honestly can't talk now. It's so hard. I can only respond to questions. Otherwise, the machinery of me, it turns you into a robot when you do too much. And I definitely did too much. It's like, why would I just take? I keep because I'm so used to the HBR, where I'm so used to, oh, if I just take a little bit more, it's gonna help me fall asleep. That's what I'm used to. That's what I'm used to. So now when I go, oh, I'm gonna take 2 more, I'm my default is, oh, I'm just gonna fall asleep now. But I'm actually just wide awake. So it kind of fucks with you. Kai winning that way was unexpected to me. I saw it coming. I saw it coming from a mile away. I was so angry. When picks locked, I was angry at myself that I didn't pick Kai. I was so angry at myself. It's like, what the fuck is the stupidest reason ever? Oh, I picked Dan Hooker, so I can't pick Kai as well. Like, why? Why? What the fuck? What the fuck is the what? No. Like, now I have the perspective, but like, so stupid. Like, I don't know. When I put myself under extreme pressure in Tapology, like I want to get every pick right because instinctively I'm such a good capper. When it comes to the fights that I'm really in tune with and stuff, like I'm pretty good, and like I put too much in it, and I don't even know what my point is because no one asked me about that. I'm glad Gamrot. Yeah, fuck Gamrot, dude. I knew he was gonna lose. I knew 100% he was gonna lose. That's why I picked Hooker. Hooker has been. I feel like Adesanya passed down his what is it, his esoteric knowledge to Hooker and Kaikara, and they did some sort of ritual so that like they could win, or like their careers could rise. I think I already said that, but yeah. I'm so high. I was such a stupid mistake. I was in the perfect state. I'm not exaggerating, Lurker. I was in like the perfect like talk show states, drunk, high, and on tussin, but like the right amount of tussin, like a really low dose, like a dose where you can still talk and still be a normal human and stuff, not seem like a robot. But then I had to go and do more. Because this would have been an epic stream. I had so many things I wanted to say. And I literally cannot say any of them right now. And I want to so bad. I literally can't say the word literally. That's what it does to you. It makes the gears in your machinery just go. But fuck Gamrot. So here's the thing about Gamrot. When you fight like Gamrot, that's fine, I guess. But then you can't be talking like he was talking at the press conference, you know? Like when I saw that, I was like, yeah, Hooker's winning. Like there's no way. There's no way that Hooker isn't going to beat that guy's ass. There's no way. There's no fucking way that karma isn't coming for Gamrot, who has had the flukiest career probably of any UFC fighter that has made his way to the top 10, 15, 5, whatever he is. He's not a great fighter. He's a top 10 fighter. He's not, or at least right now. Maybe he can be a champion later. I don't know, but I don't see that in him. I definitely don't see it in him. Dricus beat Strickland much more dominantly in a rematch. Bill, I couldn't agree with you more, Lurker. Hamzat wouldn't even fight Dricus, I think. Strickland would just crumble. Because yeah, Dricus is a champion now. When you get a champion, you just get better. Like this is champion Dricus. This is a more confident Dricus. And the thing with Sean is once you fight Sean, everyone says this, like once you fight Sean, once you fight him and once you know what he's doing, which you actually get in there, he's got 25 minutes of downloading his information. I think Dricus is gonna finish him 3 rounds, 4 rounds, much like he did Izzy, I would say. Strickland doesn't have a chance. Whitaker doesn't have a chance. No one at middleweight right now has a chance against Strickland. I'm thinking. Well, I don't want to say no one because there might be someone on the come up, but the people at the top, I can't think of anyone who even has a monkey's chance in hell. Monkey's chance in hell. What? Layla. The Ian Gary song, I got you on my knee, Layla. I can't even think of the lyrics right now, but that melody has been in my head all fucking day. All fucking day. That song used to. I'm surprised that song didn't get bigger. I thought it was. That's really funny. What's going on, Bo Nickel? I have no idea. I forget too, man. I have no clue. So, Lurker, if you don't mind me asking, since it's just me and you, who are you? Oh, you're Richard F. Lurker? Lurker, you're Richard F. Are you Richard F? Anyways, yeah. So my plan was to tell a whole bunch of funny stories because I have so many good stories, but I completely forgot all of them because I took too many drugs. And now I'm on. So this drug, there's different plateaus, and how do you describe it? On a low level, the more, okay, this is the best way to describe it. This is the most accurate way to describe it, and I have not seen anyone else describe it this way. But this is, I'm a nobody. I'm not. You're not Richard F. I really mean that. Okay, you're a nobody. So you're not anyone. You're not Ilya. You're not. Tom or William or any of those people. Tony. You have to be one of those people, right? Right? If that's the case, then you're not nobody. And if it's not the case, then maybe you are nobody. But I don't know. I have to stop doing this. Did you notice how many full sips that I did right there? I probably did I mean, you were watching me. How many full sips did I just do right there? It's insane. I am laughing so hard right now because I am such a fucking idiot. The more DXM you do, like the higher the dose, it reverts you more and more back to like childhood. So like right now, you're seeing child six soul. Very, 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 very young, very, very young six soul. So there's like certain concepts you're like, what? Like you forget things. You're like, what is that even concept? What is that even story? It's so strange, but that's what happens. And when you do so much, you just go into an oblivion. That's what they call plateaus. You go into an oblivion, or like you with any dissociative, is this attaching you from your ego and from your normal operating procedures. And I totally forgot what I was saying right there because I'm on drugs. I'm not Ilya. You're not Tom. I'm legit nobody who happens to watch a lot of the Guruverse. Oh, okay. Okay, Lurker. I believe you. I believe you, man. Glad you're here. Where are you from, Lurker? Where are you from? If you don't mind me asking. Larry's going crazy. Larry feels what I feel. But yeah, this I'm reflecting upon this now. This is a perfect way to describe it. Each plateau you do, like it's not Tussin isn't like alcohol where you do more and it's like the same thing. You know what I mean? Until you throw up. It's not like that. It's not like that. At low doses, it's like it's more stimulating. It's more like able to function and stuff. But at higher and higher doses, you're getting pulled back further and further and further into not being able to comprehend the material world and more able to comprehend the spiritual world. And so you're able to get these downloads. And there's a fine balance you can ride there. And I was riding that balance so good, and I was an idiot because I didn't listen to my voice, to that voice in my head, and I did too many drugs. Larry Bear, living in Netherlands, just say that. Oh, so I know who you are then. I'm pretty sure. Lawrence, Larry Bear. He's very active right now. This is not uncommon. He is the most vocal cat I've ever had. He wakes me up all the time. I think just 2 days ago, he just woke me up just screaming at a bug. Why do you delete all your messages? That doesn't help my stream, Lurker. That doesn't help my stream at all. Why do you do that? If you're a nobody. If you're a nobody on an alt, why are you deleting all your messages? Ruining my stream. It helps the algorithm. What's up, Nora? I was hoping to see you. How's it going, buddy? You think Izzy looked better than the Strickland fight? The same. Way better than the Strickland fight. Because he decided that he wasn't. Izzy knew he was going to lose. 100% sure. Izzy knew he was going to lose going into that fight. But it was like Neo in the Matrix when he fought Agent Smith. He knew he was going to lose, but he had to do it anyways. That's what happened. That's exactly what happened. Because like at the end when he just gave up, like he didn't struggle because he knew, like he knew. He fucking knew. OPSEC. I don't know what that OPSEC. Is that something in Thai? I don't know what that is. OPSEC. OPSEC. I am on a lot of drugs right now. Too many drugs. I wanted to go live on less drugs, and then the problem with these drugs is that you forget how many drugs you take, and you accidentally take more, and then you accidentally take more again. And I heard about this happening, and I thought, there's no way that could ever happen to me. And that's happening to me. That's one of the stories I wanted to talk about that I forgot. Is Yeah, you just keep taking them. Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah. I guess my life is in danger, maybe. No, it's not in danger. I'm just kidding. I'm just messing with you guys. Um, when is John versus Stipe again? I don't know, and I don't give a shit, dude. I don't care. Like, holy, like, who gives a shit? How old is Stipe? How old is Stipe, dude? Stipe, what did Stipe do to deserve a? He hasn't fought in 4 years. I know he's the best. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He hasn't fought in 4 fucking years, dude. It's crazy. Like what's go 4 years? Like that's 4 years. That's not just. It's not just 1 year. That's 4 years. How can they just act like that's just an irrelevant uh, detail? That is such a huge detail. It doesn't matter anymore. Stipe is a fucking dinosaur, and I love Stipe, but he's a dinosaur. Like there's Stipe. Tom Aspinall would beat the shit out of John Jones and Stipe Miocic at the same time. You put them in a triple threat match in the cage, John Jones is walking out the champion. In a 2v1, in a handicap match, in like a tag team match, I'm taking Aspinall all day. I'm sure you guys are too. Aspinall runs those people. He said it in his interview. He 6 out of the top 10 guys, he's like knocked out in a minute, or he's finished them in a minute, or some shit like that. Like what the fuck? he would run through Stipe and Jones like a hot knife through butter. Operational security. It is operational security. It is why the posts are deleted. White folks got slapped so hard by a vice lord yesterday on YouTube that he poo himself. Nora, what are you talking about? I am in a very, I don't know. It's a hard state to describe if you've never done it, but it puts you back in your. I feel right now, when I wanted to stream, I felt like I was like 17, 18, just like I had all this energy. Like that's how I felt like. Right now, I feel like I'm 7. So you're getting 7-year-old sex soul. You're getting 7 soul. This is actual 7 soul. Holy shit. I think there was a long time ago, there's like a meme of 7 soul or something that would actually happen. This is literal age 7 6 soul. This is how I would have been, except not loopy. Why is the it is okay? Sorry. You think Aspinall would just take down and sub Gon quickly? I think Aspinall would do whatever he wants to do with Gon, or Aspinall would strike with him. I think he'd do whatever he wants to do with him. I just whatever he wants to do. If Tom wanted to go the easy way, he would just sub him in 30 seconds. But Tom, being Tom, is a badass. Like we are in such a good era right now. Like him or hate him, Sean O'Malley is a badass. Drickus is a badass. Tom Aspinall is a badass. Alex Pereira is a badass. We have some fucking badass champions, dude. Even Islam is kind of a badass. Volk is a badass. We have some super, super badass champions. We don't have bitch ass champions. Pantoja is a badass. They're all badasses. Jones is the only bitch. Jones is the only fucking bitch. So we are in a good era as far as champions go and as far as talent goes. But Dana keeps clinging to this fucking John Jones and like we have to do this shit. And like no one cares. Like I don't know why. I don't know why they can't just say this is the retirement fight. Like this is not for the heavyweight strap. This is not. That's not the lineal belt. They act like it's the lineal belt. It's not the lineal belt. It's not the lineal belt. What the fuck? Like Francis is the lineal champion. He hasn't lost that. He hasn't fought in MMA in how long? Francis is a lineal champion. So so I guess that's why they that Dana does it so much because he needs to, but it's who cares? It's so stupid, man. Like everyone knows Tom Aspinall is gonna go down as one of the best fighters of all time. I think so. Tom, Drickus, Alex, those guys, like we are in a very good era of mixed martial arts. Like I'm so the old guy, Marty Usman, fucking Izzy Adesanya, fucking Aljamain Sterling, all these fucking piece of shit champions. Fucking, I'm sure there's more I'm missing. Like they're just getting squashed out because you shouldn't be able to be a champion and be a fucking pussy, dude. White Folks is one of the biggest YouTubes right now. Okay, he's up there with Drewski. I know who Drewski is, but I don't watch him. He got 3 million. Drewski is a plant, by the way. He got 3 million views on him getting beat up the other day by Vice Lord per Nick. I don't keep up with the YouTuber stuff, Nora. The only thing I really keep up with is like Inner Circle Jerusalem stuff. Is Curtis Chin finished? Good question. I don't know. I'm gonna say no, but he has to live right. I truly believe this. Truly believe this because I'm living this, and this is in fact, holy shit, I'm having such a data download right now. Holy shit, you guys are experiencing an insane data download because I've been getting glimpses of my future for it's crazy. Well, I'm getting crazy downloads, and you're here for it. I can't express it to you verbally, but I hope you can feel it. It's incredible. Holy shit. Yes, I have some crazy insights on this shit. It's just I'm so high right now. I can't fucking actually say it because I forgot what I was saying. Chris Curtis Chin. Okay. Oh my god. What was my insight on that? That's such a good insight on that. See, this is what happened. I'm gonna remember that later. This is what it's so weird. You downloading porn, dude? I haven't looked at porn in 3 months, 4 months. Is Chris Curtis? Yeah. You don't when you're on these drugs, you don't want to watch porn. It's not even something that I would. It's fun. A couple times, like I tried watching porn, like when I was drinking. I can't. I can't when I get too high. You just can't. It's just it's so it's too meta. I know what I'm doing to myself as I'm I know the damage I'm doing to myself and I can't do it. So no. No porn. Chris Christian finish. It depends on how he goes about his life moving forward. But I have a really good insight into that lurker because I remember now, because I'm going through it, is that oxalates. So in athletes' diets, many athletes have oxalate toxicity. If they're not on a carnivore diet, they're gonna have oxalate toxicity because so many athletes eat a bunch of spinach, eat a bunch of brown rice, eat a bunch of those shitty carbs, eat a bunch of those shitty vegetables, all of that fucking shit. They eat insane amounts of it to help fuel them, but the oxalate they're getting stored in the bones, in the what's it called, in your fascia, in every little part of your body where your body can store it. It will store it because your body's like, what the fuck? I don't know what to do with this. Your body can only process so much. And so what happens over time is you start getting creaky bones, you start getting creaky necks and stuff. And I just got this new, what's it called? These new dabs today, right? Got these new dabs today, and I'm smoking them, and for whatever, like these have more. I can feel it. These have more oxalates in them than the other ones, and I'm more creaky and stuff. But anyways, that creakiness is gonna have an effect on your chin. For sure, 100%. And this is something no one talks about. I'm probably the only one. I'm like the crossover between oxalate overload and MMA fighting, but I could be the one to like bring it into the light because I can because I'm going through it. And I know Ilya beats Holloway. IMO. I agree, Lurker. Holloway struggles with short guys. I agree, and it's not just the fact that he's short, but that does help him. But it's the fact that he's better. He's quicker. Like speed kills in MMA, and Ilya is so technical and he's so quick. That's what separates. That's the difference maker. That's what makes a good fighter from a great fighter, and a great fighter from a fantastic fighter, and a fantastic fighter from a fighter in the Matrix. It's how quick you're going. So Ilya smokes Holloway. He doesn't beat Holloway. He smoked Holloway. Holloway's slow. There's no way you missed the punch. Okay, Nora, I'm on so many drugs. Like I'm on way too. I explained this earlier, but like, think of me as a 7-year. You're talking to 7-year-old 6-hole right now. That's the brain level activity I have right now. It's gonna go back to normal in a few hours. But Thailand has fish balls. They're like meatballs. But okay, Nora. So does Thailand have beef? Because I'm a surf and turf guy. If I can get beef, fish, white rice, like I'm good, dude. Like in all my stuff, I'm good. I'm good. But if I know you can get amazing seafood in Thailand, but the beef, like if I had to cut that out, it's my body just craves beef. There's something in beef that if I don't eat it, my body my body doesn't function the same. It just doesn't function the same. You're not allowed to talk to 7-year-olds. Okay. What about bats? Bat soup? What about bats? Um, am I bat soup crazy? Are you just playing around with me? But yeah, so the ketamine and tussin have the same characteristic, is that the you get different effects at different dosages. It's a different drug, basically. It's a whole different experience. One dose versus another dose versus another dose versus another dose. And I went way too far. I went way too far on that. So this isn't gonna go too much longer. I apologize because I had so many good things. So many good things. But they'll be coming in the future. They'll be coming in the future. Maybe they'll be coming when I sober up from this a little bit. Now there are parts of Thailand with wet markets, barroads included sometimes. With wet market barroads included. So Nora, can you tell me what do you eat in a day? What is a typical day for you nutritionally look like? Hopefully it's better than Guru. Hopefully it looks better than Guru. Izzy definitely put a curse on him because he didn't want Guru. He saw he saw what Guru's been doing and he didn't want it to be done to him anymore, especially in that build up. Because the way Guru tells the story is like it's like he was starting to get better as the fight was getting. Of course, he's starting to get better because that's the curse. The curse was just to make Guru sick until the fight happened. So yeah, no shit. And that was my very first instinct when I heard and saw that he was feeling. That was my very first thing. I was like, oh, Izzy did this. I felt it instinctively. So it's not what's it called? It's not I'm not speculating here. It literally had his energy signature on it, on Guru. I sensed it. So there's no like yeah, Izzy did it. Which is crazy. Which is crazy if oh man, I wish someone had access to Guru to tell him this. Or maybe he did think of this. He had to have thought of this. He had to have known. He had to have known, man. He had to have known. Nah, there are parts of Thailand with wet markets, but okay. I normally only eat fish. If you eat meat today, boiled rice porridge and a latte for breakfast and noodles with fish balls and a broth. Yeah, so you don't eat a lot of protein, Nora, do you? That's the thing. Yeah, that's the thing about the little age that this is why the Mongolians absolutely destroyed every other civilization they came across because they were feasting upon meat and dairy while the rice farmers were just like eating rice Like they don't have a chance. You have no chance. If you're just eating that, you have no chance. No chance because you're not eating the right thing. I have kimchi. I also add that. Yeah, so my diet is sardines, steak, eggs, chicken, pork, bacon, any animal product, butter, shrimp, fucking any animal product you can think of. I probably eat it. Milk, ice cream. What? 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 And I do well on that, and I literally can't eat a diet. I couldn't eat a whole bunch of white rice in a day. You know, I can't eat a whole bunch of vegetables in a day. I need meat, and I was pescatarian for a while, but my body was always craving beef. It always was. Because I believe that humans, I don't believe it. I know it. I experience it. Or so every human is different. So I don't want to tell another human what to eat, what they can and cannot eat. But for me, in my experience, vegetables are just, they're for flavor. They're for enhancing. They're for getting maybe trace minerals or something. But they're not the food. The food, the food is the meat. Africa has a lot of red meat. That's true. That's true. I love African food. I love African food. There's a place here in Cleveland, Empress Tattoo. It's a Nigerian place. It is my favorite restaurant in all of Cleveland. By far. Their beef tips are so good. Their injera, oh, it's so the texture of it. It's the perfect texture. It's the absolute perfect texture. And I love that. Maybe South Africa is the place for me. I know they eat a lot of meat, but the dollar doesn't go as far in South Africa, not nearly as far as it does in Thailand. I guess that's why the dollar goes far in Thailand, because you're not eating beef. You gotta eat, like, the way I see it, if I want an optimal life, I have to eat beef. Like that's a non-negotiable. That's just a non-negotiable. I would have to. I would have to, like, if I was living in Thailand, I'd have to fly in, or I don't know. I watch YouTube videos from Africa, and it's meat eaters' paradise of wild game. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That's actually, I'm having a hard time reading, Nora. I'm reading, my consciousness is absorbing everything you're saying. But I'm having a hard time reading it out, so I'm gonna end the stream very soon. But that is, what's it called? That sounds so good. That's all I want. I just want meat right now. Right now, when I get off the phone, or just stream, whatever, I'm gonna go in my oven, gonna pop in a hamburger, put on a whole bunch of cheese, put it in, and then I'm gonna have a hamburger in 30 minutes, and then I'll eat that with some sardines and some pork rinds, and with that I'll have like 60 grams of protein, and I'm gonna feel amazing because right now my body is like, oh, I don't know, because I'm on a crazy bender right now, Nora, a crazy bender. I haven't slept in so long, it's insane. Like I literally don't know when the last time I slept, but um what was the point of that? What was the point of me saying that? Hi there, bear. Hi there, bear. I never get so fucked up that I can't enjoy Lair Bear. In fact, the more fucked up I get, the more I enjoy him. That is one of the perks of getting fucked up. Lair Bear. He's a go guy. He's a go guy. What was I saying? Meat. I just want to eat meat. That's it. Or not just it, but for my body to heal from the damage from oxalates. It's just that's the strongest desire, and I'm smoke. I really do have to stop smoking weed. And I'm not smoking weed. I'm smoking resins and what's it called? Concentrates and stuff. But each brand I get, like it varies significantly in the amount of oxalates I'm consuming, and I've been smoking this stuff nonstop, like for like the last like 5 years. I'd pretty much only been smoking weed at night, but now I've just been going crazy. I've really kind of gone off the deep end lately. Eat, drink water, sleep. See you later. Thanks for stopping by, Nora. Thank you very, very much. I don't know if Thailand can be a permanent place for me, but it can definitely be a place I would visit. And that is something that I'm looking into because I would like to visit Thailand. At the very least. But a place without beef, it's not a place for me. So for the people who are here, person here, any questions you have for me before I go? There's a chance I might be on later. There's a chance I pass out and I wake up in 24 hours. There's a whole lot of things that are possible. Whole lot of things are possible. I feel like I am doing such a good job at talking right now and streaming because it is so incredibly hard to get anything out of my mouth and to remember something because the way thoughts move and the way patterns move, it's a Fibonacci sequence, right? It's a Fibonacci sequence, and the more of these drugs you do, it gets stuck. Like it starts a new sequence, and you start a new one, 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 which is really, really, really therapeutic and really, really beneficial to do occasionally, I believe, but not optimal for a stream under these circumstances. Like I said, I feel like a 7-year-old. Nah, I'm like this is 10. I feel like I'm growing up now. You're watching Six Soul grow up. I feel like I'm like probably 9.5 now. As the drugs start to wear off, you'll see me You'll see me gradually rise back the ranks into my mental age. It is crazy how this drug works, but that's the best way to describe it. That no one else describes it that way, but that's what it does. Because and this is the reason why I really like it and why it's really useful. Is because when you're a kid, it's how to fix your it was so blatantly obvious to me as a kid what my parents' issues were. So blatantly obvious, if that makes sense. So blatantly obvious. And how but I could communicate it to them, but they wouldn't listen. Um and so when I get into these states now, it's like I'm me, 7 year olds me, but I'm instead of looking at my parents having a bad relationship, I get to look at my relationships in my life and reanalyze them from that 7 year old perspective, which knows more, which is wiser, maybe stupider, but wiser. And it's very enlightening. Very, very enlightening and very useful, very practical, I would say, which is why I've been doing it a lot. Time works in mysterious ways. Time has been. I gotta pee. I'm not gonna make you guys watch me pee. This has been long enough. Thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. I may be back later. I'll be back soon. That's for sure. Peace out. I love you. Take care. God bless. And chee wee wee.